This video, we will analyze the poem Silver by Walter Delamere. Walter Delamere was a famous English poet, short story writer, and novelist. He is probably best remembered for his works for children and for his poem The Listeners. Begin by reciting the poem Silver. Slowly, silently, now the moon walks the night in her silver shoon. This way and that she peers and sees silver fruit upon silver trees. One by one the casements catch her beams beneath the silvery thatch. Couched in his kennel like a log, with paws of silver sleeps the dog. From their shadowy coat the white breasts peep, of doves in silver feathered sleep. A harvest mouse goes scampering by, with silver claws and silver eye, and moveless fish in the water gleam by silver reeds in a silver stream. Okay. Slowly, silently now the moon walks the night in her silver shoon. This way and that she peers and sees silver fruit upon silver trees. The poet draws our attention to the moon above, who slowly and silently seems to be walking in her silver shoes. It appears that she looks left and right and everywhere and sees silver fruit upon silver trees. Here the poet uses metaphor to tell us about silver fruit and trees. So the poet is explaining to us or making us imagine how the moon walks slowly and silently. He calls the moon a woman, and she says that she walks with her silver shoes. Now he says there are silver fruit upon silver trees, and that is a metaphor, because there are no silver fruit and silver trees. It is just that the light of the moon upon these trees makes the fruit and the trees seem to be silver. One by one the casements catch her beams beneath the silvery thatch. Now casements meaning windows, and this is a house with a thatched roof, a thatched house. Couched in his kennel like a log, with paws of silver sleeps the dog. Using imagery, the poet makes us visualize the beams of moonlight being reflected on the windows of thatched houses in the countryside. He also uses simile to compare the sleeping dog to a log of wood, saying that the dog is fast asleep in his kennel and his paws seem to be silvery due to the light of the moon. Once again, the light of the moon playing tricks, a magical effect, reflecting on the windows of thatched houses. This is a scene in the countryside. And side by, we find a dog fast asleep with a small little paws out of his kennel, looking silvery due to the light of the moon. From their shadowy coat the white breasts peep, of doves in silver feathered sleep. Now, this is the structure of a coat, a house or a home for the doves. And here, white breasts meaning the breast, the chest of the doves. Okay. A harvest mouse goes scampering by. A harvest mouse. And here, though you see the mouse is brown in color, here also we can see, because of moonlight, that the claws and the eye of the mouse seem to be silver. Again, the poet uses imagery, the figure of speech, to paint a picture of doves asleep in their homes at night, in their coats. Here again, their feathers look silvery due to the moonlight, and even the mouse that runs across seems to have silver claws and eyes. And here, throughout the poem, we can see that the word silver is being repeated and being impressed upon the reader. And moveless fish in the water gleam by silver reeds in a silver stream. Now, the final couplet or two lines of the poem brings about or evokes a feeling of peace. The poet speaks about the fish as sleeping or moveless in the gleaming silver water. All around them, though, the silver reeds move steadily within the silver stream. It is easy to look or to see or to envision the river moving in the night time. These creatures and objects are ordinary. There is nothing special or remarkable about these things during the day. But at night, they are enhanced and made more beautiful by the silver light of the moon. As you can see here, the reeds or the plants belonging to the grass family which grow next to water bodies. So these reeds also look silver because of the light of the moon. They seem to be moving in the silver stream. And also fish. They appear moveless. Why moveless? Because they are sleeping. And here the moonlight also makes the water to gleam or to shine or to give a silvery look. And by reading this poem, it is so easy to envision or to, have an image in your mind of everything silver, every ordinary thing like the reeds, the fish, the doves, the harvest mouse becoming so special because of the silver light of the moon. The summary of the poem. The poem Silver by Walter Delamere highlights the effect that the silvery light of the moon has on the countryside on a dark night. So an ordinary countryside having trees, a stream, fish, mice becomes so beautiful just because of the silvery light of the moon. The poet has closely observed the transformative phenomenon of a silver moon on the natural world, the creatures that inhabit it, and on inanimate objects. So, the poet has very clearly or closely observed how the light of the moon transforms everything, every small phenomenon of the natural world and the little creatures that live in the world, and also inanimate objects like the stream, get transformed into such beautiful things only because of the silvery light of the moon. Some of the things and creatures in the poem, for example, the doves, windows, fish, are very ordinary things. But these same things are given a magical effect when the poet describes them as bathed in silvery light of the moon. So the poet has really observed. The poet has really loved what he has seen. He has loved the beauty that the silvery light of the moon creates. Okay? Or that the silvery light of the moon, how it transforms ordinary things into objects of real beauty. The appreciation of the poem. The poem Silver is a sonnet written by the renowned of famous English poet, writer and novelist Walter Delamere, and it has a rhyme scheme of A, B, B, C, C, etc. Now a sonnet is a poem of 14 lines, and therefore 14 lines divided into couplets or groups of two. You get a rhyme scheme of 14 lines in groups of two as A, B, B, C, C, D, D, etc. Now this poem has a very calming effect, encourages our imagination, and the moon here is personified as a woman. The poet uses imagery to paint beautiful images of the night bathed in silver moonlight. See how he says, slowly, silently, now the moon walks the night in her silver shoon or silver shoes, makes us imagine. He also makes use of metaphor, alliteration, repetition and simile, other figures of speech. Now the poet describes the effect of the silver light on the moon, on the countryside, not the city, at night. He uses very common things and creatures like windows, dogs, fish, mice, etc. to bring about the beauty of the world as it sleeps at night with the moon coolly, calmly, slowly, silently watching over it. Some figures of speech. Slowly, silently, now the moon. Imagery. It brings about the picture of how the moon is so slow and silent, and also because slowly and silently are repeated syllables, it is alliteration. Walks the night in a silver shoon. The moon is personified to be having uh, qualities of a woman having silver shoes, walking in her silver shoes, and therefore this is personification. This way and that she peers and sees. Now peers and sees meaning the same thing, and when two words or things are said in two different ways, then the figure of speech is tautology. Silver fruit upon silver trees. The word silver is repeated all throughout the poem, and therefore this is repetition. It is also metaphor because fruits are not silver. They are just likened to be silver fruit or silver trees. They are compared to be in that manner. Couched in his kennel like a log. Here the dog is compared to a log of wood, sleeping so fast asleep, and therefore we use, when we compare using the word like, the figure of speech is a simile. By silver reeds in a silver stream. Again, the reeds slowly moving in a silver stream creates an imagery. Some of the work of the poet and writer Walter Delamere.